Kasabi from Showzone here. Welcome to our new series, Behind the Diamond. We'll look at Diamond Dynasty cards released throughout the season and see if their attributes are accurate to their real-life statistics. Starting off MLB 23, we'll be taking a look at the free Derek Jeter card that will be available in the shop on launch day. We were able to sneak a peek at this 86 overall Jeter's card from the Dev Tourney stream, which is a postseason series card from 1996. 1996 is a curious year because in Derek Jeter's case, there were a few card options to choose from. Jeter won Rookie of the Year in his first full season, but also helped the Yankees reach the World Series. Jeter was red hot in the ALDS and ALCS, batting over 400 in both series, before cooling off in the World Series batting .250. But it was no matter. The Yankees would defeat the Braves in the World Series in 6 games. In total, Jeter would get 22 hits and 4 walks in 67 plate appearances, with 3 doubles, 1 home run, and 3 stolen bases. He'd strike out 13 times in 61 registered at-bats, giving him a K percentage of 21.3, which is higher than his season total of 15.6. Jeter's triple slash in the postseason, while a smaller sample size, was better than his regular season performance. He also had an OPS plus of 101 in the regular season, with 100 being average. As you can see in the regular season, Jeter slashed .314, .370, .430, and in the postseason he batted .328, .409, .459. When it comes to attributes, fielding and speed can be a bit harder to determine, but we can use some of Jeter's regular season performance to extrapolate. In 1996, Jeter stole 14 bags on 21 attempts, had a fielding percentage of .969 with 22 errors, and had a total fielding run score of -14. However, Jeter's range factor per 9 was actually his second highest season total in his career, which was only behind 2005. Out of the 24 qualified players who played shortstop in 1996, Jeter was 16th in the league in fielding percentage according to Fangraphs. Above Jeter was Barry Larkin, who was 10th in MLB rankings with a fielding percentage of .975. Taking a look at Larkin's 1996 card from MLB 22, it was a finest card that was no doubt juiced, but we can see his fielding was mid-80s across the board, so Jeter's fielding of 74 isn't too far off. If we take a look at the 2022 season, Trey Turner also had a .969 fielding percentage. Turner's score was a 76 in fielding, but he had 6 less errors. We don't happen to know Jeter's arm accuracy ratings yet, but Turner's reaction and arm accuracy will likely be a bit better than Jeter's. So what's the final verdict? I believe this card is pretty true to form. Jeter had a great hitting season, but it wasn't his personal best in contact or power. We'll likely see higher hitting cards in both categories going forward, including a juiced 1999 card where he hit 24 home runs. Jeter's speed reflects his youth and stolen bases from 1996, but his lower stealing ability is also accurate with the amount of times that he was caught stealing. As we touched on, Jeter's K rate was a bit higher in the postseason, but that's probably no doubt to facing the fearsome 1996 Atlanta Braves pitching staff against the likes of Maddox, Smoltz, and Glavine. Jeter's vision is more accurate to the regular season, which the postseason card would borrow to some extent. Jeter's higher range would contribute to speed and arm strength, which is why we see higher values in those categories. But as a rookie finding his feet, Jeter's fielding percentage and errors were not his best compared to other years. We'll definitely see higher marks with Jeter's Gold Glove years in later cards. One of the biggest question marks will be Jeter's clutch factor, which we haven't seen yet. I'd assume that would be pretty high due to the Yankees' postseason success. Since the clutch attribute will be replacing contact in runners in scoring position situations, anything over a 99 would really help Jeter against righties quite considerably. But then again, Jeter's contact is already pretty high. If you're wondering how this Jeter card may perform, some comparisons to other cards from last year would include Edgar Martinez and Shane Victorino's 85 overall cards. Jeter would have better speed and fielding than Edgar, but a teeny bit less power and vision. Jeter would also have more contact and power than Victorino, but with less fielding and vision. So I would imagine taking the averages of the Edgar Martinez and Shane Victorino cards, mashing them together into one, and giving it a bit less vision. That said, we think Jeter will get you plenty of slap hits and crisp soft liners, but also give you some defense and speed out there in the hole to begin MLB 23. We'll be taking more in-depth looks at other Diamond Dynasty cards moving forward in MLB 23, but are you happy with this free Derek Jeter card at launch? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and be sure to visit our website at showzone.gg. We'll see you next time.